What's up everyone and welcome to the club. Today we're drawing Super Saiyan Gumball. Let's begin today's lesson in the center page with the inside edge of the brow. So let's start on the left side. We're going to bend this in and then up. Go to the right side and do the same thing. Now I want to curve the bottom edge of the eyebrow. So we're going to bend this up and out toward the left and right side. Let's flatten off the ends of the straight angle line going up and in towards the top. I'm just going to taper this so it gets narrower as it comes back in towards that fold. From the outside of the eyebrow, we're going to step in. We're going to curve the eyes, coming down and in towards the bottom. Round at the bottom of the eye, up and then down. I'm just going to angle this back up and in underneath the brow. Let's push the pupils towards the inside. So on the left, just going to go around and then in towards the bottom. Let's leave a small gap underneath the eyes. We're going to draw a curve going up and then down across the muzzle. And then on the right side, we're going to round this out, come across the bottom, and then up towards a point. Underneath the eyes, let's add a curve. Let's go to the center of the muzzle. On the top, add a curve for the nose. And then from the bottom, angles down and out. Now let's go back to the side of the muzzle. We're going to angle the mouth coming down and out towards the bottom. Close off the bottom with a curve going up and then back down. And then from the sides, we're going to draw a short line coming in to separate the teeth. Let's go underneath the mouth in the center and add a curve for the lip. Let's go back up to the top. We're just going to add a fold across the top of the brow. And then with the face complete, let's move out to the side and draw the lower half of the head. So starting on the left side of the eye, we're going to step out. Just going to curve this down and then in towards the chin. Just going to round out the chin, coming down. I'm just going to pull this out a little bit further on the right side. Let's round out the right side, going up towards the top of the cheek. And this up and then in towards the eye. Now on the left side, we're going to draw 3 lines. One along the top, angling in towards the eye, then add 2 more across the bottom. And then over on the right, we're going to add 2. Let's go back to the left side. We're going to draw the edge of the hairlines. From here, angle this up and in, then it's out and up. Just going to curve this up and then in towards the top of the hairline. And we just want to pull this down towards the center point. Coming in and then down. Go up and out towards the right. Let's close off the right side of the head. We're going to go out and then back down. Now with the face complete, we're going to add some layers of spikes across the head. Let's start with the one in the middle. So we're going to start on the left side, bend this out, and back in towards the center. Go out on the right side, and then back in. Let's add a layer on the side. So we're going to move over towards this point, going out and then in. And just tuck this in along the inside. Let's do the same thing on the right. Going all the way around, and we'll tuck that in. On the right side, we're going to add a strand of hair. From this point, going out and then down. Let's taper this back up and then in behind. Now let's add another layer, starting from this point, going out, then in, and we'll tuck that in towards the side. Let's line this up on the right. We're going to go in behind that strand, continue up, and then in towards the top, and we'll tuck that in towards the side. Let's go to the left side of the cheek. We're going to curve the hair, going up, and then out, curve this up and then in. Let's add another point, going up, and then out, then this back in towards the side. Let's add another row of spikes in behind. So we're going to start up here, bend this out, up, and bend that out towards the end. And just tuck that in behind. Now it's going to work our way over towards the right. Let's add another layer. We're up, bend that out, curve this across and then down. Let's add another one, going up and out, go across and then down. just going to add a couple more. Let's add one more on the end. Now I want to go back and add a little bit of texture across the base of the hair. Let's start in the middle. Going out and up about halfway on both sides. Let's move out, add one, and a couple more on the ends. Let's add some texture across the top. Now over on the left side, we're just going to tuck the ear behind, starting up here, curve this out, around and up underneath the head. Now underneath the head, we're going to draw two angled lines coming down across the neck. So we'll start with the left, coming down and out, move over towards the right. Now we move to the center, step down, curve the chest, going up across the neck and then out. And then we want to tear up the sleeves. So we're going to come in and then out on both sides. Draw a short line coming in towards the side of the body. Bend this down and then in towards the hips. Let's close off the hip with a curve. Now from the hips, we're going to step up, draw another curve for the top edge of the belt. Now let's move up and draw the inside edge of the collar. Starting on the right, curve this down and in. Go to the left and do the same thing. Let's separate the chest with a straight line coming down. Just going to curve the chest going up and then down. Let's add a trim around the collar. Let's go to the center, step down and add a curve going up and then down. Now in the middle, curve the leg going out and down toward the left and right side. And then we'll bend the feet, coming down and then out towards the point. Let's go back up to the hips, round up the leg, come down towards the ankles, bend this down and in toward that bottom point. Let's separate the toes with two lines. And then we want to tear up the bottom of the pants. So halfway down the leg, I'm just going to add this little zigzag going across. Now over on the left side, we're going to add the tail. Coming down and out, round out the tail and pull that back in. Now we're going to go back up underneath the shoulders and draw on the arms. We're going to stretch this out towards the side. So underneath the sleeve, coming down and then out towards the wrist. From the wrist, let's curl the thumb, going up and then down. Round out the thumb and bend that back up. Add a small curve for the edge of the palm. Now on either side, we're going to wrap 3 fingers into a fist. Starting from the outside of the thumb, draw half oval, going out and then in. Move down. Draw the second one, going up underneath the thumb. Do that one more time. Now underneath that bottom finger, curve the palm coming down and up towards the wrist. Step down, bend the arm coming in towards the side of the body. Now I want to do the same thing on the right. And then we'll sign our art and add a splash of color. And there's our Super Saiyan Gumball. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you do, please be sure to subscribe for more videos each day where I'll show you how to draw different characters just like this. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you again soon.